That was for you, Ben!
Scope at that guy, bro. Who cares?
Fuck, man!
Oh, Dan, I would have fucking killed him too.
Nice! Open mini, open mini.
Oh my god.
Guys, no, I don't know where we're at, man. Please just stop being shit. One more round and then we talk so much shit on Twitter. Holy fuck.
That was fun.
Welcome to the blind spot, everybody. Yes, you talk so much shit. One more round, you cannot hold back. You got to get it done.
Roller coaster.
That was crazy, man. Smooya is sick. I'm gonna love watching this guy throughout the season, man. No doubt.
Sick is sick, but
I really liked the moment you're
Hey,
just shouting.
I see what you did there. I see what you did there. Okay. Maniac, go ahead. Yeah, no, dude. That's it. Cheers, guys. Cheers, fellas. What did you think about the match?
Whoa, I mean.
Where's yours?
You don't have. No, I'm not gonna share.
Anyway, welcome to the blind spot.
Yes, this is the blind spot. This is we're working this out right now, but this is our lovely area to chill out after the day's matches. We'll be getting guests on board. We'll be bringing people along, but mainly right now it's the analysts. And analysts, let's analyze just a touch as we look at the match. I mean, that was it. That was the last match of the day, and Chaos just blew up MIBR. MIBR, by the way, you guys predicted both of them to win, or like MIBR to win rather. And
Only before map one.
I did flip. You don't remember that?
I did flip.
How many of those have you had? Yeah.
And listen, this is the first one. I've never been at a bar with so many people checking me out right now. Like, there's an actual lot of people checking us. It's pretty cool. No, but I mean, the last two rounds were so crazy that it made me forget the entire game. Like these last two rounds, the 2v4 as well, the Russian side, it was actually insane, the end. And I did not expect that score. Obviously 2-0. And wow, I mean, where do we go from there? Do we cry about MIBR or do we get excited for Chaos? I think there's two ways this can go.
it's weird because I think I'm on a side on crying for MIBR, despite the fact that Chaos is like right in front of me right now. Yeah, I don't know. That's like a super disappointing game if I'm MIBR, losing the map pick, and then they probably should have lost this game like 16-6 if I'm being honest. Like this game, both games were really never close in my opinion, and the rounds that were close were such as like the second last round where the triple lined up in the door coming to the lower site where Sweet is in the hall, you know, like there were so many bad choices too. On the eke round outside, I was talking to Maniac back here, and why is MIBR going super slow and going into just a dry upper hit? Like, why are they doing that? Why are they not pushing towards heaven? And when they do push towards heaven, why are they waiting until the last second of the round so that way they have no time to plant the bomb? There's just so many things they did that I thought, this shouldn't be happening for a top 10 team. So,
Like the killing thing for me on MIBR is it's one thing to lose because, like for example, like this was the opponent's map pick. It used to be your ban. You got it at a very close
Okay, you
scoreline.
listen to the director,
should
man,
be able
but
to
I wanted to
spin
bring
that
it back
in
so
as a
that-
positive.
You know, you got a mic yet? No, you don't
Oh,
have a mic right now. I've stolen your mic, right? So they're over here just speculating. They're over here just speculating, but you know.
This is a commentator
See a
still.
thing. Because I'm like, we got the players right here.
Oh my God.
So you're going into those rounds right there. Yeah, you know, the three guys tunneling out through Toxic, Detox rather. How did that feel losing that round?
The 5v2?
Maybe.
Yeah, I mean, it happens. We said before the game too, like it's MIBR, they have these rounds, they're like legendary players, right? So they can win like any bullshit. Well, I'm allowed to swear, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck this shit.
Oh yeah.
So they win like bullshit rounds all the time. They won some more bullshit rounds as well, like this fucking 1v2 for this collat from KNG, man. This shit never happens again. But yeah, we just said okay, reset. Then I shouted fuck a little bit because I was pretty mad in secret. But then at next round I said they're pretty, like they're playing not so strong right now. Like I don't know, we had a pretty good read on them to be honest. Like I felt like they always come slow, don't really do anything. They never flash angles too. I had lots of free kills this game, it was quite nice. And then yeah, we just killed them as they come.
Now you guys got the experience of how it is to
So,
be at a bar with me.
I mean, you
just cutting you off.
Yeah.
Steele, how did that go?
I'm just waiting for you to piss off for half an hour and have a cigarette with some French people. If we really get the experience, you know.
That's it, man. Gotta go talk some business outside. I'll see you guys later. Steele. How did it feel at the end, man? How did it feel at the end?
It felt good that we were able to actually win the game in the end there. It was getting really nerve-wracking when it was like, you know, 3-on-1. You can just get that 15th round and then...
Oh no.
Yeah, the AUG, I didn't whiff. The AUG whiffed. I don't know. It's the update. I don't know what to say about that. So I got scary because it came down to a 1-on-1 and we're like, oh my goodness. But I guess I did enough damage for the nade to kill him. And then, yeah. And then I just miraculously killed 3 with the AUG the following round. It was an accident completely.
was a bit brutal that you did shout out Ben Lee when you won
Yeah,
that
that's what I was going to get to. I was going to get
It's
to
not brutal, man.
You're just praising your man, Ben
No,
Lee.
Ben's
But
my-
is that because Sick won those 2 1-on-2s for you guys that saved your ass in that game, or what?
Oh, no.
So, like, the pickup of Sick was, like, literally all my idea. I'm taking full credit. I
Okay.
don't care what anyone says. This guy didn't want to play with
So
him. I said,
humble
we
of
take
you.
this guy.
Okay.
Fuck that shit. As soon as he won this round, I thought, oh, my fucking goodness, it's happening. We're winning a major. But then I realized we can't play them, but it's besides the point.
Okay.
Totally unnecessary shot.
But no, but
A
no
lot
joke,
of
like,
stuff going through your head right now.
This is not
Walk us through the next part. After.
No, you could be playing at the major. No one else wants to play with you, though. So come here. Open arms. Here we go.
but no joke, I don't know. Just, I was pumped, man, and rest in peace, Ben Lee. I mean, he'll still play, but nice guy and stuff, but I was just fucking pumped that Sick won this round, man. Holy shit, this piss round was sick. But yeah.
Your train pistol round was pretty sick.
Yeah, but
180?
KNG
So the guy
whiffed,
coming
man.
backside.
This,
Easy, right?
he
But was that
whiffed
nice?
10 shots. It's not easy.
Okay, I didn't say that. You said that.
Oh, I just like that.
Were there any nerves going up against Mibber like that? I mean, have you guys scrimmed at all recently? Did you have any idea going into it?
We had good prep, actually. We played 4.5 scrims with Sick so far. That's all we've played because we've had MDL games. We've played like more games with our coach than we've played with Sick so far. Like actually, we've played like 8-10 maps with Matt. But I've never played against MIBR online. These guys have. They got crushed by them. So
I haven't played against MIBR in a long time, like at least 6 months
they
or
crushed you
something.
last time, right?
Oh yeah, we played them online for the qualifier for something, and they smashed us. But we had 2 different players,
Alan and
3 different
Dippy or
players. It was just
something,
me and Cam.
So
But for myself, like every time I played them, they've like actually owned me. But they had Cold Zero, and I said before the game, no Cold Zero, no win, literally, because I only let the Cold Zero when I played these guys. And yeah, I didn't really prepare. I didn't have time because I was playing 1,000 MDL games yesterday with our coach. We couldn't practice. We're sick. And then yeah, I woke up and
So
ate some
what
breakfast.
feels different from this MIBR team that's losing like quite frequently now to the MIBR teams of the past? What's changed?
It's just Cold Zero.
oh, sorry, terrible host here. There you go.
I think actually, I honestly couldn't tell you. I feel like they kind of
Is
play the
this
same.
Corona?
Like they train,
Cheers.
playing their train on the CT side. Like I remember watching them when I was in Epsilon a long time ago, and they played exactly the same. They have this really 1x1x1x1. If they don't hit their shots, they lose the round kind of style. They don't really have any late Ivy splits when they always used to late Ivy split, so I was confused. They had one round they rushed Ivy. But it's kind of like all Brazilian teams kind of play the same. They have these wacky rounds, like they rush heaven with these deagles and one-shot everyone, and we're like, yeah, okay. Taco's back in the server. The next round, they have like the worst default ever. We're like, what the fuck is this? Then they rush upper again, like, what the hell is going on?
Playing MIBR in the past, it's like some of the games you'd play them in is you don't have a chance to shoot back. Like they've killed you so fast, and not only just you, they've killed your 2 teammates behind you as well. Like they just get a 3K, fur, cold, whatever. Like it's
KNG
nothing.
online, right?
And then here it's like you have so many free opportunities. I whiff like half an AUG spray before Fallen turns around to kill me, right? So like we have ample opportunity, and I think like the difference is when they're on, and when they're not, they're top 28 team.
And it's a normal day of the year.
Yeah.
That's the worst thing. I don't know why we keep having this framing of like, but MIBR, like, can they still contend? Like, has anyone been watching CS for the last year and a half? They've been good for a long time.
It's true.
It's
They
sad,
have,
but
they have been out.
There's no way around it, is there?
But it's like any second, then they could pop off, right? Like
They still have the players
that's
and
the
thing,
weird
yeah.
thing. Like I swear, I said before this game, if we win pistol round first gun round, we win really easy because they're out of it. But if like imagine they crush his pistol first gun, then we probably get slammed like 16-5. Like I don't think we win every best of 3 against MIBR. Obviously, if we play them 10 times, maybe it's 5-5. I'm a realistic guy. Maybe we only win like 3. I'll be honest. But yeah, who cares? We won this
Taco
one.
brought you into the group, right? He brought you in.
Selection ceremony.
Yeah,
Wasn't
he
the
swapped
last
me,
one?
right?
It's because
But
you
called
shit
him
talked
washed.
him.
You told me
and
not
he
to
brought him
poke
in-
the Hornet's
he brought
nest,
us in.
dude, and I fucking beat that shit with a baseball bat and then stamped on the Hornets. But yeah, but there's no like I don't know. I like all the guys in MIBR, so yeah.
I think we
no
also
bad
won their
feelings.
veto there. Like,
Yeah, but you don't listen to me in the video again, man.
What's that?
I say they ban Mirage 100%. No, they ban you.
I didn't say anything about that.
First
I said
ban- first
we
ban
trust the
Mirage.
coach for the veto because he's always been right, so we trust him again. He called it right.
Yeah,
I guess
coming
so.
from them.
Yes and no. I think we're like, if they pick Train, they have nothing to go off of. The only reason why they'd pick Train is because we banned it.
Yeah.
Like literally,
We
like
haven't played
almost
it
every
one time.
BO3 or even BO1, like we've banned it. So them picking it, they're like, wait, they left Train in. Maybe they're really shit at it. Let's pick it and play it against them. But we're not shit at it. We just
Yeah, okay. Yeah, we're really good.
we're really good at Train.
Would they have picked
Don't pick
Vertigo
it,
if they
dude.
didn't pick that?
I think they probably would have. It would have been kind of like a weird pick for a team that if you're confident in your better team to pick Vertigo against a team that you think you're better than. So that would be like weird.
Yeah, questionable, right?
Yeah, it would be
Of course.
questionable.
But you also have to
We
understand-
assume like maybe like overpass or something as well. Because we left that in
and we
there.
didn't even ban it. That was the plan the whole day before. Our coach is like, we do not play overpass no matter what. I 100% ban overpass. I go to the video. He's like, maybe they pick overpass. How the fuck is that possible? He's like, yeah, we banned vertigo. I'm like, are you fucking
That's not
kidding
what
me?
happened.
Yeah, he didn't ban overpass though.
Yeah, but he did prep. He was
Yeah,
watching,
but the
and he's
prep
like, you know
was,
what?
I don't
think
care.
no. This morning he's like, you know what? I think
I wasn't
we
here
do
this
the videos like this.
I was sleeping this
Yesterday,
morning.
before we do any looking at anything, we're like, yeah, we should ban overpass. But then we look at it and we're like, you know what?
We should have played overpass.
Okay.
MIBR sitting at home like, we lost to this.
No, no joke. I swear, like,
You guys don't even know what maps you were vetoing. What is going on out here?
We knew. He
even know
doesn't
what
know
to
because he
say
doesn't
right
pay
now.
attention.
Why
We
are they
knew. I
named
knew.
Chaos?
Yeah.
Living up to the brand.
Jesus.
I get told we ban overpass. Fucking piece of shit. That's it.
I don't
Really.
even know what to think over here.
It's just too cool.
But no joke, we had no idea, man. We just won. We hit our shots. And then Josh,
Oh, yeah, you guys
Josh
actually
went
took-
like 20-0 CT side on train, man.
Dude, I told this guy he should have been double opping at the qualifier. I'm glad you opt.
Yeah, but we had Ben
Once a
lead
day.
opping.
Yeah, I thought you
Fuck,
should have been the secondary opper.
Waiting for it.
Yeah, no, we actually did. But yeah, Josh is a good second up.
Yeah.
But he's like 30, so he hasn't got long left. But
Yeah.
we'll use him what we can. This much.
Jesus Christ.
Hey, yeah. If we lost that,
Whatever.
it's
The AWP anyway. It's all about positioning.
Just play in Infinity. I think now is a good time to go ahead and wrap that up on that note. But thanks, guys, for joining us here this evening. And hopefully we'll be sharing another beer soon enough. Results keep coming, but we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll have Anders and Moses joining us here in the blind spot.
You're not
Welcome back.
almost. You almost
This is
got
how
me
he
there.
is all the time.
You never will. You
This
understand
is
that.
how he is all the time. That's the thing. Now we're going to get a drink in him, and it's going to get out of hand.
Definitely close.
I'm scared. I'm scared. Welcome back from the break, everybody, to the blind spot. This is it, the show that ends the show. And yes, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do, man? Anders and Moses are here, and now we're gonna actually
Yo.
we are going to break down.
Why is he like some
game.
mad court jester or something from like medieval times? Like, indeed, sir. Indeed. Why is that always the throw? I threw you so hard when I got you with that.
Yeah, that was like
like I was in your
a
head.
stick in my wheel. I had no idea. I broke it down. I don't know. You just got to find a way to, find a way to get into it.
Ah,
Just
get rid of
past
the
it.
old stuff. You stop being fat. You've got a family and everything now. Stop being a virgin. Start actually, get some new catchphrases and that. This is what this segment's all about. You got to.
You know,
That was it.
I was
We have to
worried.
have one British person.
I was worried for a while because what we've obviously noticed is that in the, whenever the players lose weight, they start playing much worse. So I was worried the same would be true for casting, you know?
Indeed.
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 You guys hear Smoothie up there?
No.
Well, I could hear Smoothie. You didn't hear
I couldn't
Smoothie?
hear it, no.
Oh, I didn't really hear like the words themselves. I just heard a bunch of screeching bullshit.
Sounds about right.
Sounds about
Oh,
right.
you mean during the game,
Was it
yeah.
just Anders?
Jesus Christ. Can everyone lay off my boy?
Yeah, what's
Get into
going
his
on
head. Next thing I know, he's going to run off to play Valorant like fucking Summer did.
Wait, what? First of all, it was Overwatch. Thank you very much. Let's get that
Better,
straight.
you're right. I take it all back.
One of those things. No, it was great. I was enjoying the
good,
streaming. I'm more excited because he said he was going to talk trash on Twitter, so I was hoping he was up here getting advice from you guys about that, because I feel like that would be
More like Duncan's wheelhouse.
Yeah.
yeah,
I could help him. You know.
To offer.
craft like a good
Corrected.
SmackDown.
Yeah.
Why not?
Why not?
What's your relationship like with Smooth?
It's all right. I will tell you a little anecdote because people might enjoy it. The first time I ever met him was at the Gfinity Elite Series, which was like a way lower level of competition where he actually was in his first team, that Epsilon team. And I did a game and he was like the interview because he was the best player in the match, right? And we had an interview with him. And I didn't even address it. I think I asked him like one question in the interview. At the end of the interview, because he already had a rep, by the way, they had like a bad reputation, but I didn't know him. I just, never met him before, didn't judge him. And then the second he went away from the interview, when he was in the backstage, he just tweeted like a picture of, like, because someone had done a picture from Gfinity, a picture, it was me, someone else, and he just put, fuck the guy on my right. And it was just me. I didn't even spoke to him or anything. Like, that was how it started. So I was like, right, well, I'll just set my alarm, and then I wait until he got his big period. I was like, well, now you take your digs. You know the way it works. Now it's the hard
I
yards.
understand why I need it.
Exactly.
Now I get it. What do we think about that match? We didn't really cover it. We got the players in here pretty quickly.
It's so hard because I want to praise Chaos and I don't want to be mean, but MIBR looks so bad again. Oh, it was not good.
I think the good news was they never got to show how much they sucked on Inferno. So it's always that.
No, but this is I brought it up like right before the game started. Is when they went at you and we're like, no, we are working really hard and we are trying and we do still care. It's like that's fine to say, but if there's no results coming from it, that's like almost an even bigger issue. Like if you're working this hard for this long,
As I said to Fallen, then why you shit? He didn't have a comeback. He
didn't have
realised
an
in that
answer.
moment, like, yeah, good point, actually.
He kind of
I should probably
stopped
just say I
there for a
haven't been
second,
trying.
yeah.
I really don't know like what the solution is at this point. I feel like they almost seem to just scrap it.
I made that video the other day. The problem is, if you actually know the whole economics at the moment in the Brazilian scene, it is just basically impossible to get those Fury guys. Almost anyone you know, basically, or they're all the players they've had, Steel, Bolt, Phelps. Like, they don't want these people back. So the only solution, as far as I can tell, is go international. You've got to just go and get a big name player, someone as good as you can, and try and bring them in.
problem is
It really feels like they
And
just
language barrier, man.
they've just. I feel like with that core, I mean, Fallen Furtak as well. I feel like they've tried everything, and I don't say that very often. Like I don't want roster changes. It's not something I advocate. I usually try and look for another solution, but like they have tried everything right now.
I just
So
don't
what is the
know
next step?
what international player would join that team after watching how Stewie and Tarek played out.
Smoothie.
Desperate. Smoothie, Esperanto. There's a lot of people out there, they need a break. Give them a chance. Kaylee. It's not like the majors anyway, are they? It doesn't even matter at this point in time, does it? People will get dazed. We've seen you how to run a team. Didn't just get carried by Cold Zero Fallen.
My God.
Let's take a look at the bracket real quick. This is the end of the day. This is what happened throughout the day. We started it with one best of three and finished it with the second one. So as far as Gen G Team Envy are concerned, that was a 3-mapper. Gen G squeaked it in the end. And then, well, obviously, we just saw Chaos versus Mibber. But
I've got to say, though,
Gen G Chaos.
Remember, Gen G Envious could have been a 2-0 for Envy. Like, that would have actually been like
definitely.
mad upsets across the board.
There is a world where MIBR finishes fourth in that group. That is completely possible. I could see them lose to Envy. Like with what we have seen.
After what we saw from Envy today, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
impossible.
Envy did.
All right, everybody calm
It's like
down.
what
Are we
map?
pumping? We got to pump the brakes
What
here.
map do they take?
Who?
MIBR.
Train. Let's go back to it.
Yeah,
Let's
it
go
is.
back to
Yeah,
training.
right, let's
It was
go.
a bad day. Let's just wipe it out of our memories.
Okay.
Oh, so
the one time
today was a bad day.
Wipe it off our memories. It didn't happen. Let's just go back to normal.
Oh, yeah, let's go back a year and a half, 2 years.
yeah.
Is that it? Okay.
I feel like Kuso's going to be dropping
we have to
bombs
go?
at this event.
Say that again.
I wouldn't make the obvious joke. Something about Homeland Security, you can imagine. Right, so. Oh, in the game, definitely not. What are you talking about?
Okay.
Actually, he was all right. In this first series, he was good. I'll give him credit, he was good. He was playing against Legia, but whatever. Still pretty good. I mean, listen, I look sick when I warm up against bots. I'm wrecking them. What are you talking about? They can't even get to me.
No one's safe. No one's safe is what I've learned from this segment. Jesus. Thank God I'm not a player at this event.
Glad that you made it, Duncan. Glad that you're here. Where do I take it after that? That's the problem, man. Now, like you say, nothing's safe, so nothing's sacred. Anders, what did you think about today?
Man, I don't know. I was excited for this game. I like this atmosphere back in Counter-Strike especially with when we were hearing Smooya screaming. Actually, Steel could do some screaming as well. I just like the idea. Like, this is something that we had early on in Counter-Strike when we had people actually sort of bantering back and forth. And I mean, MIBR were trying to get in on it, and I'm sure if they would have won Nuke, we would have heard them, really dig in. So I just enjoyed that atmosphere. I think it's great.
Shame series as well.
Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
No, it was just happening in the Gen G Envy one as well. Those guys were going at it too.
They were popping, but
why does everyone hate Nifty?
Someone's so cute.
Nicest person I've ever met.
Yeah. Every single player wants to talk shit to Nifty.
What is going on?
Can I just get to somebody? Is there like video proof or any kind of proof at all of players using the flash trick or whatever, where they throw a flash and check their opponents?
What do you mean?
As in, why are we putting up walls everywhere?
Go back to EPL Season 1,
The reason why it's
Grand
hard you're asking is
Finals.
because that was actually like Cloud9's shit.
That's what Song is. He's just like, hold on, nothing. Throw this flash real quick. Okay, go, press, go.
Oh, shit. They found out that.
The original rat.
No, the point being is like right now we've got a barrier that comes down from the top to block the players.
You have to understand,
You
because
wish
they're
that
from NA, the comm even used to be, his face is lit, it's lit. The flashbang trick, what are you talking about? The NA comms, there you go.
Like we could have a barrier that comes up from the stage, top, bottom up, and that way they can still see each other if they stand up, or at least blast.
Is it that
we did it, and it
complicated?
was sick. The players were popping off at each other all the time, even more so than what we have here,
I think tomorrow we're going to see some pop off. Orgless, you see Ye go ham.
Yeah, we get to see Ye.
He's at the qualifier.
So wait, we have Orgless, Dignitas, who's in the FPX, Cloud9 as well.
Yeah, we got Fun Plus.
Cadian definitely candidate for shouting around.
Does. Yeah. Cadian's going to get in there. Dignitas not so much.
Tomorrow.
I mean, Dig not so much. That's.
They don't.
That's not really their style
anymore. So
get right.
They
How
need
many
to win for
frags
that,
is Guardian dropping tomorrow?
Okay, we can take a.
All right.
We put that out there.
Full best of 3?
A full best of 3?
We could do that. Over under 30. What's the over under on 30? 30 kills across 2 to 3 maps.
Let me think. Is it going to be 3 maps though?
Let's pretend it's 3 maps. Then.
Let's pretend it's 3 maps. Yeah,
Do
okay.
we have the bracket for tomorrow, actually?
I'm going to go over.
Andrews is taking
Over
the
what?
That'd be pretty
30,
sick.
right?
We
Over
can bring that
30
bracket up and then we
in
can do it
3
over
That's a
under.
low number.
That is not a big.
I would have guessed he'd get like 36 or something based on the sponsors. I think
Pinnacle,
30 is too low. There's no way he's going to get 10 frags a map.
He's a low number.
Okay, so
I'll go 45 with 3
Orgless
maps.
Dig is the first best of 3 tomorrow.
The question is, does August win a map? Probably because it's standing with Dig, so maybe.
Yeah. And Holzer, what he's doing with the Dignitas map
Yeah.
right now is just crazy. Like, insane.
Yeah.
His numbers are
The
absolutely
real
mental.
question for me is, I think the over-under line should be 40 for 3 maps.
Yeah, let's make it 40.
That's like just over 13 per map.
Under.
Are you going over or under?
Under. I call under.
You call under 40 in 3 maps.
Yeah, I call under 40 in 3 maps. I think anybody.
What happened? What went wrong?
I'm going over.
You're going over 40?
Yeah, same.
Just
I was
playing
saying
Orgless,
45.
like it's a team that's not super structured. You should get a lot of shots.
The Force is going to hop out there first and bang everyone out.
Yeah.
That's true.
It's Guardian that's got to get in there and get aggressive. I mean,
Yeah. Duncan now not a believer in Forest. The GOAT.
You have to realize, if
which
this
is
guy was a GM,
insane.
he'd be like, right, so I've got Kusta secured in the draft, I've bought Forrest for $10 million a year, and I'm going to bring back, probably bring you back out, man. Fucking hell, like, he's going all this place, isn't he? He's
talking about me. Why
He'd
you
probably
thought
be
you
the
were
coach.
What have I done?
Look in the mirror, look at his own bald little head, like, oh, Magic 8 Ball says we lose. Like,
Back to the ball jokes.
that is unreasonable.
hold on. I'm going to run it real quick. And it says,
There we go.
I'm going to take a break. We'll be right back.
Christ.
Just a couple minutes. We'll be
So unreasonable, isn't it? I know.
Fucking hell.
Today's results. Gen G take it 2-1 over Team Envy. Chaos 2-0 MIBR. MIBR sent packing down to the lower bracket where they will be battling out versus Envy. And that will be not tomorrow, because tomorrow we get to look at, obviously Dignitas Orgulus is going to be the first best of 3.
Assisted
And then
living.
let's take a look at the, let's bring up the brackets again, please. It's the end of the day here. We're at the blind spot.
FPX and Cloud9.
And there we
my
go.
first beer.
Fun plus Cloud9. Dude, I'm tired now, man. I'm tired. All of a sudden, it just hit me. So, Fun plus Cloud9. That's the second best. What's that?
Should try working for a living.
Get out of my face.
As opposed to just asking us what we think about the game. What do you think about the game? You do something.
Sure, yeah. Fun plus Cloud9. I think Fun plus murder. But, that's on me. I'm saying it. We got Katie in there. He's just going to go to town.
Just hostile at the bar.
It's getting bad.
I didn't say I was a happy
There's so little appreciation for the hosting gig. Oh, no, why don't you talk? I'm like, no, because I am literally there to facilitate you doing your job.
I think it's going to be cool to see Cloud9 playing.
Yeah.
It would be nice to see them win some games online, because online is pretty cool, but at some point you're going to win online as well.
I do feel like they're going to make you eat your words at some point this event.
They're not.
They got so screwed in the groups. That's what makes me worried.
They're going to do worse. They're going to do worse with these
You're not buzzing
phases
at all.
than Moses during his post-punk, teenage years, when he was like, I'm all edgy and weird to understand, Mom. And they were like, well, you'll probably grow out of it.
You're a complete idiot.
Became a video game.
You're a complete moron. Holy shit.
Became a video game pro eventually, commentator, They're going to be terrible. What you talk? They won't even get out of this group. There's a hot take.
Yeah, speaking of terrible, we've got this idea
I guess
that's
that
called
doesn't make any
drunk
sense 'cause
tweets.
no one gets out of it. It's only the phase one. They're not going to be top 2 anyway.
Let's bring up drunk tweets. Duncan,
It's a pretty hard group.
you kicked off the first one.
Yeah, there we go. We did this little segment. Instead of hot takes, we've got drunk tweets. Here we go.
What do we got here?
So,
What did I
hashtag-
say in this first
And if you
one?
want to get in on it too, just go ahead and use that hashtag and tweet
Hashtag.
at us. Flashpoint drunk tweets.
All I'm saying is they asked me to do
We
a
got
drunk
Flashpoint
tweet
CS.
about a game that MIBR played in. Are they out of their motherfucking minds? That could have gone so badly. Anyway, here's what I said.
It's quite tame for you.
It's actually
Sadly,
it's actually
The
reasonable.
reason I
it's
did
kinda
that is
quiet.
because on the surface, when you see it, you think, oh, that's a bit too far. And then you realise that's actually how far they have come. Like, that's the bad state MIBR's in. I said this the other day, if you look at all the top teams, they mostly have the best AWPers in at the moment because the AWP's such an expensive weapon, you need it.
Now it's
I don't
funny.
think it's a coincidence that MIBRs, they've gone down, have almost gone down with Fallen going down. It's like you can almost track it as it goes down.
It's weird though, because when you watch him play, he's still
has
very
rounds.
fast. He's very fast, and especially when you watch him on stream and stuff, just like flick around in warm-ups and stuff like that. But it's not translating to when they play, and I don't know if that's because he's trying to micromanage too much.
Can I just ask though?
They're in a bad spot.
Because the funny thing about that particular screenshot was that the next obviously user had like hashtag Somos MIBR. Like, what was the reply, Duncan? Was it a positive one?
I don't read the replies.
He doesn't read those.
It is true that Duncan does not read the replies. You are
Some of
tweeting
them
into the
can't
void.
read, and I don't read the replies. Even Stevens. It's only fair's fair.
I've got one too. Let's see what mine was.
Oh man.
What was yours?
I tweeted a video that was. All right, so this video is me holding all the signs upside down, except that I was so happy that they didn't tell me, that I was holding them upside down because they didn't want to spoil it for me. But I was just like that happy kid, just like, yeah, I'm so happy that everything's going great.
It's like, I'm just so glad to be off Overwatch. Finally, I'll do anything.
Yeah, sit next to you. Yeah, MIBR right now after swapping Chaos into their group. That was definitely. Well, Taco's got to be pissed about that a little bit.
Yeah, he even said like "Good luck, Smoothie" on Twitter right before the game.
It's not a good look. It's not a great
That's
look.
also something depressing about that team is they were one of the best teams at trash talking. Fallen with the bad Fallen persona, etc. But you actually just can't trash talk when you're in this condition because it just bounces back on you every time, doesn't it? So you see, they don't even bother trying now. It's like they know that they're not in great shape, so they just don't bother trash talking.
You don't shit where you eat.
All right, I'll write that down. Have you ever seen my career? That'll be
I was
chapter
gonna
one,
say,
shitting where you eat.
Why are you saying that
And
to
then having
Duncan
eat
of
a
all
lot of
people?
shit. Chapter one.
You're a decade late with this advice, Sean. Like,
Wait, where was he when I was growing up in this game?
just a decade late.
All right, we're gonna bring up tomorrow's schedule. I feel like it's time to bring this shit wagon to a close. So, Orgulus. Orgulus. Dig, that is going to be kicking it off 10 a.m. PST. We will be live, of course, with the pre-show, so be sure to stay tuned on social. We will be telling you at what time then. And so that will be the first best of 3 for tomorrow. This is it from the Blind Spot. This is from Flashpoint 1. And have a great night, everybody. We'll see you then.